guys. First of all, I'm sorry my video was so late. I've been really sick the past few days, really bad, and just didn't have enough stamina to make a video. So this is my Together We Are Thursday video for the week. The topic is food is not the enemy, and I want to say that what Michelle shared about she could do everything else in recovery but deal with the food, and it's so prevalent an issue, and I see it all the time, and I'm sure you guys do too, where people are just in denial. You go through the motions and you talk the right talk. Sure, we'll do all the rest of the work, but when it comes to needing to eat more, that's usually what breaks people. And I just want to say, Michelle, congratulations for the progress you've made. I know how hard it is, and it's awesome. It is of critical importance not to rush things. There are several reasons why things seem so urgent to be modified. One of which is our own perfectionistic impetus to achieve whatever it is yesterday. Another critical factor is that resources are limited. There are issues with limited access to therapy or treatment, insufficient duration, and an increased need for placement in recovery programs. So the process is emphasized faster than perhaps is ideal. In the 70s, Levin Kron wrote about this, that especially for adult chronic sufferers, it could take years to recover. But the inadequacy of healthcare coverage available to people, at least in the US, really compromised that. So I think there is this pressure to push forward and to refeed as quickly as possible. But the problem with that is, medical complications aside, like refeeding syndrome, yes, it is necessary, but rushing it, unfortunately, ends up traumatizing people and re-emphasizing their restrictive impeti. So I can't emphasize this enough. Low and slow, guys. Take little tiny steps. You know, if you need to check in with a therapist to gauge, are you proceeding quickly enough? How are you coping? Then do that. But don't rush it, okay? This isn't a contest. And the slower you go, the easier it will be to adapt and embrace working on establishing a trust rapport with eating again. As intensely driven as you may be to have progress this minute, it is better to go low and slow at a pace that you can deal with. Yeah, you're going to be pushed out of your comfort zone, but the degree to which you are pushed should be a bearable one. The worst thing that I see happen is people getting so traumatized by rushed refeeding that their eating disorder is inevitably reinforced. You don't want that. So low and slow progress. If it's, depending on how restrictive you are, if it's one extra bite of food, start with that, and you just build on it. Maybe once a week. If once a week's too fast, once every 2 weeks. You should be comfortably uncomfortable. And what I mean by that is, give yourself a challenge that you feel you can actually tolerate. It's going to be uncomfortable. Change always is for us, especially when it comes to mitigating toxic behaviors. But it should be manageable discomfort. So keeping that in mind, that really will help along the journey. As always, if anybody has any questions, we're here for you. we love you, and yeah, see you guys next week. Much love and be well. Bye, guys. I just realized I never answered the question of the week. Where did I get what I'm wearing right now? So this truly is like a catching off guard thing because I'd forgotten about the question. And everyone looked so nice. Like, I don't know if you guys picked nice things to wear because of the question, but I spaced it, so I'm just dressed horribly because I'm sick and I just want to be comfortable a lot. Yeah. Anyway, this big poofy coat, it has a cool story. My hubby got it for me. I had one years ago, and we never saw it again. We tried to find it because it's like really thick fleece and really, really warm. Like, it's 2 layers of really thick fleece sewn together. And you can't even, like, if you go to like a fabric store, it's hard to find really heavy duty fleece like this. So, because I was even gonna make one, but anyway. And one day this woman walked in the store wearing the same coat. And he explained the situation, like, you know, my wife's really ill and she's cold all the time and stuff, and can I buy your coat? And she was like, I'll come back, I'll let you know, I'll come back in a few days. And she came back and she was like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. Which is so awesome. So I ended up getting another one, which is amazing because you can't find them anywhere. I mean, I've been looking for years on eBay and stuff. It is the coziest, warmest, bestest coat ever. And it's way too big, but I don't care. It makes it extra cozy. And then my nightie is a hand-me-down. And it's embarrassingly threadbare and has holes in it and stuff. How tacky is this flannel nightgown? See, I've got like holes in it, and I've got safety pins holding it together. I told you. Not exactly a runway model, guys. So if that's what you were hoping for, I'm terribly sorry. Alright, guys, much love, be well, and I hope you got a laugh at my expense, and talk to you next week. Bye, guys.